Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I just wanted to make an updated video on how to overcome amenorrhea. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a doctor or a healthcare professional, so any changes to your diet or health routine, please consult your doctor. These are just tips that worked for me, and I really wish at the time when I was researching about it that a video like this would have been up. So that's why I'm here today. I put up a video right after I had overcame amenorrhea, and it was, I want to say, my first video, and it was just very low quality. I was like super excited and didn't really go in depth, and it just highlighted one step or change I made in my life, and I kind of just instantly thought that's what did it. So this is just my updated, more in-depth explanation. And excuse me, I am upstairs. I have an old house. It's so hot up here, and I can turn my window unit on, but it's really loud in the background, so I try to kind of cool it down in here beforehand, but it didn't work too well. So bear with me if I'm all sweaty. But let's just get into it. The first thing I would highly suggest would be to get blood test and ultrasound done on your ovaries and your uterus. Normally it's a vaginal ultrasound, so yeah, they stick a thing up your hoo-ha and check out your ovaries and uterus, but it doesn't hurt or anything. It's a little uncomfortable. It's really quick, and it'll just kind of tell them, you know, how your ovaries and your uterus looked. Thank you, Jesus, that when they checked mine, everything was healthy. So then you, again, can go back to your blood test. I had a full panel blood test done. The biggest thing about getting these tests done is it has to be doctor's orders. But I found that when I asked my doctor and showed concern, she had no reason not to, you know, call for the test, because after you get your results, you can go and dive into more in what is triggering your health condition. So it gives you a better picture of where you need to be, where you need to go, what supplements, and kind of what's going on with your body. Because if you're constantly guessing, you will be guessing forever and basically just throwing rocks at an invisible wall. Okay, back to what I was saying. So get that ultrasound, get the blood test, double check, make sure everything is healthy, and if it's not, that'll give you a lot of insight into what exactly is going on, so you can pinpoint it and treat it holistically without just guessing what's going on. So next tip is to eat a nutritionally dense diet. Eat real food. So this means vegetables, leafy greens, fruits, healthy grains. Pack in real nutritionally dense foods, high in vitamins, minerals, calcium, magnesium. Just pack it all in there. If you are a little overwhelmed by that, there are so many recipes here on YouTube, here or on Pinterest. I plan to put some up as well. I just haven't gotten around to that. Just really add those to your diet instead of focusing on getting stuff out. Just make that your surplus, and naturally the bad foods you won't be hungry for them because you'll be full. You get it? You get it? So that does take some preparation and planning and effort, but it's worth it. It's how bad you want it. Just like anything, if you're learning something new, a different new eating habit is the same way. The more you do it, the easier it becomes, and it just becomes a second nature to you. So really just start focusing in on adding those nutritionally dense foods. Green smoothies are a great way to go. Green juices, salads. But you don't just have to eat those to get nutritionally dense foods. There's so many recipes out there. You can even turn your favorite dish into a healthy dish. You can start by doing that. That's kind of what I did. And that worked out really well, because then I started to play with those new ingredients and new dishes, and just focus on abundance and not limiting yourself. That's what I'm kind of getting at. And those nutritionally dense foods are going to really nourish and support your body. So you want that. Especially going through something like amenorrhea, something is not connecting correctly, or you may have a deficiency in a vitamin or a mineral, and a lot of times just going all out on healthy foods really helps. The next one is, if you're gonna exercise, which I feel like everyone should exercise and move somewhat, do it lightly. Don't go do hardcore cardio, hardcore lifting. You want to be light on your body, just enough to keep your mind, body, soul at peace. So a brisk walk, go to the park, maybe a nice bike ride, anything to get you, or go to the mall, walk around, anything just to have movement in your body and get that blood just consistently flowing, but not so much to strain your body. So make it fun. If you don't find going to the gym fun, don't do it. Find other stuff. Get friends involved or get family involved. Or like I said, you could even go to the mall if you wanted to. You could go to the park. Anything to just go bowling. Anything to just have you up and moving is going to help that blood flow. Especially you want it going down to your abdominal region, and it'll also just help you stay fit, and when your body is fit, it can work in its optimum function. So focus on light exercising, light fun exercise. That's the best way to make something the habit, is make it to where you enjoy it. Not that it's a chore or someone's forcing you. Make it just a fun habit that you look forward to. So my next tip would be to really incorporate probiotics into your diet. If you do not eat a lot of foods rich in probiotics, just go ahead and get yourself a high quality pill to take each day. I have it listed in my How to Balance Hormones and Promote Fertility Foods, the one I use in that video, and you're more than welcome to go to that video because it really correlates a lot with this video. Obviously, if you are having amenorrhea, there's some sort of imbalance somewhere. So you want to start to really try and balance your body, reach that zen. So I highly suggest you watch that video also, because they're very similar and they each kind of give you good insight into, reaching your optimal health. And next one is take herbs, but take them suited to what your blood results came back. And take high quality herbs. I know it's very, what is the word I'm looking for? It's very tempting. How could I know? Whatever. It's very tempting to want to go, on Amazon and look for an herb and buy the one that's cheap. I've been there, girlfriend. But I'm telling you, you want a high quality herb. Look for herbs that have a really good rating. Look at the reviews, read what other people are saying, how it's affected their body, and really look for quality, because a lot of times herbs are not monitored for their quality or potency, and that's where you get these super expensive herbs and these super cheap herbs. There is a difference. There is. Of course, you could have some super expensive herb that's ripping you off, but again, read the reviews and go from there. The herb you take will be different for everyone depending on the blood, your blood results and what exactly is going on in your body and what your body may be lacking. Maybe you have too much estrogen, or maybe your thyroid is giving you problems, or just your endocrine system in general is not performing properly. There's so many herbs specifically for those certain malfunctions. It's just going to be up to you to figure out which ones those are, and again, get high quality. And realize that any change you make as far as adding herbs to your diet, adding nutritionally dense foods to your diet, or incorporating light exercise, any change you make will still need time to start working in your body. So don't think you're going to start and then a week later, you know, change it, your world's gonna be just 110% different. No, this takes time. You wanna give it, you know, some people it could be a couple months. A lot of people, herbs and stuff, herbalists will say 3 months, or some people may take 6 months to see a difference, or a year. It all depends on where you are at with your body and your health. And how determined you are and how motivated you are to stick with your herbs and your healthy eating. Those are going to be all factors that go into play of how quickly you will overcome this. But you will overcome it. And that brings me to my next and last, final, most important, vital tip of this video is believe in yourself and believe you can do it and believe you will achieve what you want with your body. Do a lot of mantras, which are basically just sentences to really motivate you and put positivity into your brain. They're basically daily affirmations. So tell yourself you're fertile. Tell yourself you will overcome this, that you are healthy, and then envision yourself. Honestly, it sounds silly, but sit down and really just take a moment to envision yourself in the health you want to be in and really soak in the feeling of that. So act like it's already here, and before you know it, it will be. But the main thing is you want to be patient, you want to be positive, you want to believe, and you want to stay motivated and driven. Whatever you have to do to stay that way, whether it's writing it down in a journal for you to look at and remember, okay, this is why I'm doing this, or this is where I want to be. Whether it's talking to yourself with a mirror every day, whether it's having someone to look up to, like, okay, this is where I want to be, if they're my inspiration, whatever you need to do to stay positive and stay focused, you will get there. Believe me, you will get there. But again, I feel if you follow all these tips that worked for me, these are all my opinions and just things I've changed in my life that have made a difference and helped me overcome amenorrhea. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope this video was helpful for you, or you found something in it helpful. And I really look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, like always. Have an amazing day wherever you are. Kill it. You're gonna be healthy. You are healthy. You're beautiful. You're strong. You're brave. Kill it, girlfriend. Peace. Also, I forgot to add, be sure you are eating enough calories and that you are eating enough. So if you are going and you want to eat healthy, again, like I said, don't limit yourself. Eat the calories. Your body needs those calories. A lot of times women find that they're just not eating enough. So be sure you are eating regularly and you are eating enough calories each day to suit your lifestyle. So if you happen to be really active, again, I recommend slowing down on activity and exercise. I know people think that's an oxymoron, but for me it was a big one. I was over-exercising. So light exercise, uptake your calorie intake. And I must say that I had to gain weight that I feel was by no means fat, but it was more than I thought for me to be healthy. And I wasn't as toned and slim, but my body was functioning as it should. So keep that in mind. Don't compare yourself to others. Just do what you need to fuel that body. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Because that's the main thing. If you're having issues down there, is it's off its loop. It needs some nourishing. It may need some more weight. It may need some more minerals, vitamins, whatever it needs. Just, this is a time to de-stress and nourish. And take it easy. So take a deep breath, eat your little heart out on healthy foods, and trust me, good results are right around the corner.